Ohio gozaimasu, watashi wa FiyahKitteh, also known as Ben. Hi guys, and welcome to my new Let's Play, which is called Astérix et Obelix. Well, in French anyway. In English it's Astérix and Obelix, I guess. And we're gonna pick English because we're English, or at least we speak English. So, the year is 50 AC. Gaul is entirely occupied by the Romans. Well, not entirely. One little tiny village is basically not occupied because they keep resisting. That is the, well, summary of this little story. You can read it probably later if you want to, because I'm talking over it right now. I'm sorry. But, in any case, Astérix and Obelix are heroes, I guess, or main characters. Decide to take a little, well, moral trip, I guess, just to spite Julius Caesar, or Julius Caesar, as it's probably in English. So, let's look at this nice little intro. What can I say beforehand? Well, this game is based on a comic series, actually, from France, and it's about these two guys, Astérix et Obelix, which basically, this is Obelix. You're gonna see Astérix in a little bit. And those are the Romans. And what do they do all day? Well, they live in their village. They beat up Romans because the Romans try to take over the whole friggin' country or the whole friggin' world. Except they can't seem to take over these guys. It's just a little village, but they can't seem to take over. Look, they even go so far as to hide in bushes. So, let's start this. And first of all, let's change the the options here a little bit. Basically, I'm going to be playing on easy. I want to play as Astérix, otherwise, because I'm not so good as Obelix. He's kind of heavy to play, because, well, he's a heavy, you can tell. And we have Majestix and Miraculix over there too, which this is our little village, and what you're gonna do is, you're supposed to go usually from left to right, beat up the poor Romans, and well, there is these little boxes. So obviously you don't want to jump into the Romans because that hurts. So those stars, if you collect 10, which there are 10 of in each level, you get to a bonus stage. This is the miracle potion, basically, which is what the druid, so Miraculix, that we saw in the beginning, makes. And it's kind of like a star. It renders you invincible, not invisible, for a little while, so you can just run through enemies. Just watch out to when it runs out. So again, the stars give you bonus stages in the end if you collect 10 of them. And those little gold coins, I guess, if you collect 50 of them, you get a life. And the food just replenishes your health, pretty much. There is a timer on top, but I don't think it actually counts in actual seconds. It's game seconds. That takes a bit longer, but there's basically a timer on your level or on your gameplay. I'm not going to be collecting all the stars and all the coins. Hidden life there, by the way, because there's no use really. It doesn't matter if you collect them or not, because again, the stars just give you a bonus stage, which, hey, I'm going to show you right now, because I acquired all of them. So usually the bonus stage looks like I don't know, it goes over a few screens usually, and it has a lot of boxes that you're supposed to, punch. It has gold, food, 1-ups sometimes. If you complete the whole stage, basically, if you empty the whole 2 or 3 screens, or however far it usually goes, you get extra points for it, so more lives basically. And if you don't, well, you at least hopefully grabbed all the food that you needed for your energy bar up there. It's not too hard. There we go, I managed to finish everything, I think. Yep. Alright, there you go. Now let's go to Britania, or Britain. We're gonna go to a lot of different countries, and there's different things to do. Here we're supposed to help the Britons to play the rugby game. However, every country you go to has 3 stages, and the last one is basically like a boss stage if you want so. Though it's not fighting an actual boss usually. Ow, rocks. Try to avoid the rocks here while I keep explaining. So, usually it's not fighting a boss, it's just completing some sort of task. It's really cool because it makes the game it gives it a lot of variety. And that's pretty cool in my book. So it's not just like your standard platformer, like here, go from left to right, boring, blah. No, it's kind of more varied. I don't know than that. You know what I wanted to say. So far we're already seeing a lot of different stuff going on. And I didn't explain the helmets, did I? When you beat up the Romans and they drop helmets, like all of them drop helmets, if you collect them, it's basically extra points. So it's that's what it's good for. Again, just so you know, I'm not gonna be going for every single box in the level. I'm not gonna go for all the stars because it doesn't do anything. I mean, unless I'm really bad on health or something, but you don't usually know until you actually beat the stage how you're doing on health. Actually, I guess I should give a fair warning beforehand. If I'm gonna end up having basically 1 hit left at the beginning of a stage, I might just go kill myself on purpose because it's kind of pretty bad to play like that. The differences between the difficulties, like easy, normal, hard, I think I'm gonna point them out as we go. For the most part, I think, well, obviously some tasks are a bit easier, like you don't need to do something, let's say, 5 times and instead just 3 times or so. And I think there's also less enemies, but I'm not 100% positive on that. We should check it out as we go. I've played this game in parts, in small parts I may add. Back when it came out pretty much, my brother, like blood relative brother. And that's it. Like, I was usually the sidekick, so I wasn't really needed because my brother would usually play through his games by himself. Yeah, that's how it went. He's younger, by the way. So yeah, we finished this stage, and let's see how we did here. Or not. Let's keep going. Yay. Fine. Let's not look. I hate these. I still remember these. So basically the mechanic is, it's like a scale, really. Jump on one, the other lowers or heightens. Whatever. I remember that this level is it's not big, but the stuff is spread all over. And I don't feel like collecting everything, because again, there's no point to it, unless you want to go to a bonus game really badly. So I'm just gonna find the end and go out of the stage. So there's really nice, nifty new functions here, and there's even some new enemies. He's the pirate in the comics. It's a comic series, which has, I should probably say a bit more to the game itself. Yeah, I know. Background. So it's a comic series. I'm not sure how often it comes out. Once a month or more or less. No, not more. Probably less, if anything. And it's usually centered around, Julius Caesar, so Julius Caesar. And I've done some research. Apparently, the timings, like the years, the dates, etc., are pretty accurate. And some of the artifacts that they use in some books are actually very detailed, as in they made a big deal out of making them as close to the original as possible. The only thing that does not exist is this little village here with the Gauls here that managed to not get taken over by Caesar. So apparently everything else though is actually correct. And this guy was the pirate from the book, actually. Or from the movies too. there's movies of this comic, and they're really cool. They're not just a cartoon series; they're actual movie length. So I remember seeing a few of those, like the one with Britain. It's based on a comic and a movie. So this actually exists. Oops, if you wanna ever read it or look at it. There's gonna be other countries as we go, and those are gonna be based on the comics and partially movies too. But I'm gonna mention that as we go, I think. Oh god, I hate these. These what are they, like the Chiefs or something? They're bad. Like, you really need to be quick to dodge their freaking punches. I hate dealing with them. So usually I'm glad when there's a magical potion, I guess that's what we call it. For me it's kinda hard because I watched these in German, so yeah. Also I'm getting hit quite a lot. I don't like it. Then again, I guess I'm doing pretty well given that I haven't ever played a level like in a piece, just always parts. And I don't know, I guess we're gonna see how I'm gonna do with all of this. So yeah. It's one of my childhood games, so I really wanted to, even though I wasn't pro at it or because I didn't like play it a whole lot. Oh, screw this, I'm gonna go down. Screw that. Screw that noise. Yeah, I really wanted to show this off because it's really cool, it's really funny. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy it as we go. It's not too big, but because it's a Super Nintendo game, so I hope I'm going to remember plenty. But I should. I hope. I hope I'm not going to die too much. Yeah, I love beating him up just because he gives me such a hard time. I'm evil. Not really, but it's called justice. Oh, man. Oh, no, the thief. He's kind of bad to hit too. These I think you need to jump. Yeah, okay, you need to jump on. I can go down. Yeah, it's getting more complex now. A little bit. These, I think you can just jump through. See? Whoops. Yep. Alright. Oh god. Oh fudge. I almost killed myself. Almost. Let's get a running start. Oh, that reminds me. The controls. Y is running, as in every freaking Super Nintendo game ever. A is punching, and B is jumping. If you hold A long, then he's gonna make like a charged punch, but I don't really use that a whole lot, so. Also these, yep, I was just gonna say, we can step on them. Well, once they land on the floor, obviously. Come on, get out of me. There we go. Oh god. More things. Yeah, I'm gonna jump from down below, thank you. Whoa! Alright. I wanna see what's in that box. Can I? Well, oh god. Oh god! Ow! That was really not worth it, in a way. Oh well. That's what I'm saying. Usually it's not worth it. Anyways, I think we're close to the end here somewhere. So I should probably start signing off here. I'm just gonna... I try to keep all the countries in one video, but sometimes it's too long, like in this case, so I'm just gonna cut. So, just so you guys know. Yeah, I think we're close. Well, in the meantime, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time with more... Yeah, there it is, with more.